Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of What's New at the Military Collectibles Shop. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Mark.
And this is the Military Collectibles Shop. So last Saturday was a really busy day for us. We had shot a quick episode before we opened, and then we were kind of just blitzed the entire time with people coming in. So we did end up getting some kind of cool stuff that we want to share with you. It's always funny because we're getting ready to go to the show of shows, and it's always funny how things pick up kind of right before we go to the show. It's almost like, in some ways, it's kind of annoying because we're trying to get stuff done and people keep bothering us. But I don't want to say that because we love hearing from everybody. But there's very little time for us to pack and get our ducks in a row. So without further ado, we got in a bunch of stuff. So let's see what we got.
Well, we got some German stuff in here. We have some assorted Luftwaffe patches. Oops. I'm sure this is some type of shooting thing, and
Armor.
I don't know. This one looks like an electrician getting his wires crossed. Signals and
Effing.
the radio operator or something. So that's kind of neat. And then we got some Luftwaffe Chevrons and little Hitler Youth shoulder board. Got an SD sleeve eagle, or sleeve diamond. A silver. Hey, what was that?
Nothing.
A silver driver's badge.
I think you had to qualify for the driver's badge like every 6 months or something.
I got a stick pin here of like a swastika with wings. And we got a 8-year SS medal. I don't know if this is based on how tall the guy is, or short, but it seems pretty small. It's hard to read those things. A couple of studio portraits of an SS guy and his girlfriend, or maybe his sister. I don't know.
Yeah, they're a little close for brother and sister.
Yeah. We also got a group of Navy pieces for a guy, which includes his award document for his Minesweeper Badge, an award document for his wound badge, which was apparently got wounded about a month after he got his Minesweeper Badge. Got his Minesweeper Badge, kind of gray finish. There's a picture of he's in there somewhere, not totally sure which guy he is.
He's right there.
Since he's nothing is marked on the back. But of course, this picture looks remarkably like the guy in the back row there. So, we're hoping that...
Looks like him to me.
Yes. Now we also got a portrait of a Luftwaffe guy. Late war M43 hat. I don't know, it looks almost like flak.
Yeah, I'd say flak.
That's nice. Oh, we got one more thing. I better push this forward. We got this flak Waffenrock. It's a little small, but...
Mark's just mad he can't fit into it.
Yeah. I don't know if I was able to, even when I was like 16. I don't know. This looks like something for a 12-year-old. But it's still original. And still nice looking. Alright.
Alright, on the other side of the pond, we got in a jungle pack, the camouflage jungle pack. These are always nice to find. You know, you find them both in the OD green and the frog skin camo, they call it. This one has a couple holes in it, but you know, it was through a war. This is actually kind of a neat piece. It's a piece of World War I trench art, and it's two British pennies that were put together in a little brass tube to make a little holder, whether it was a pillbox or right now it's actually being used for game tokens and little miniature dice. So that's kind of neat. You know, type of thing a soldier would carry in his pocket. It's always kind of neat to see. Got in a couple flags, and what makes these interesting is these are actually American 48 Star, and this one is the divisional flag of the 100th Division. So that's kind of neat. And they have the quartermaster tags. Now I know you're thinking, like, why wouldn't they have a regimental flag? And these were actually used, I believe, for non-regimental color-bearing flags of, like, the divisional HQ. And I believe it's what's known as the foul weather type, where they're not fringed. And this flag it's got the quartermaster tag, and it's also dated 1942. So some nice early unit flags from a very storied division, the Sons of Bitche, as they're known. Bitche, France. It's a place. Got in a nice World War I 1917 .38 holster, U.S. marked. Also came with it was a fold-over holster and a neat pistol belt with a bunch of ammunition, including some .45 ammunition in the Half Moon clips. We got in some swords and bayonets. This is a 1872 pattern, officer's sword, I believe, U.S. marked, engraved blade, kind of Indian Wars pattern. Also from the Indian Wars, we've got some 4570 bayonets, socket bayonets. Everybody calls these Civil War, but these are actually later. You know, but they're still nice bayonets. Got in a Japanese Arasaka bayonet, the early one with the hooked quillion and the bird's head pommel. Later on, they kind of streamlined these to make production easier, got rid of the quillion. Because the idea behind the quillion was actually, if you were bayoneting another guy and he had one, you could hook his with yours and pull the rifle out of his hand.
Can you see that a second?
Sure.
Ooh. This is a training bayonet.
It's got the iron blade.
Yeah. It makes this clunk noise.
Rather than the ting.
Yeah.
The ting of steel. This is actually a British bayonet, 1907 pattern. Relatively nice blued one. Blackened. Oh yeah, nice World War II MP armband. They're just always nice to find. You don't find a lot of them, but they're nice to find when we do, and they're not all moth-eaten. Got in a nice World War II front seam fixed bail World War II M1 helmet. And this was actually it's actually initialed to a guy who was a Navy officer. So we've got some other things that came with it from him. So that's kind of cool. Always nice to find named and attributed pieces. We got some World War II Marine Corps web gear, the ammo belt, USMC marked, along with the USMC suspenders, and a, I believe, P-47 Marine Corps HBT herringbone twill shirt.
Very nice.
Yeah, good condition. And also a Marine Corps. Help me unroll this. This is from Korea. So this is Weapons Company, 1st Battalion of the 2nd Infantry Training Regiment, Camp Pendleton, from 1952. And what's cool about this is we see the Marines with they've got the mortar crew, they've got the bazooka crew, they've got the machine gun crews, and the typical rifle crews, so and the flamethrowers. So it's always neat to see, you know, the weapons. You don't find a lot of yard longs like these, so we'll probably frame that one out for display. And we did get another. This is actually a World War One Doughboy helmet. I've had one of these before, and honestly, it's got the torch thing painted on the front. I had initially thought that was an ROTC thing, but it's actually one of the divisions, or one of the regiments of the Yankee division. I believe the 28th.
Yeah, I think it's the 28th.
I think it's the 28th. We'll see. If not, I'll get a bunch of texts from our friend Jay correcting me on everything I've done wrong, because that's what people do. And we appreciate that. It helps us become better people. All right, then we got some other gear and some more stuff. But overall, again, pretty busy, you know, kind of Saturday with some stuff. Oh, and we got a Type 38 carbine that came in too. You want to get that?
Sure.
So just talk amongst yourselves while we wait for Mark. And he's back.
Oh, look at this. It's got the dust cover.
So it's a
We checked to make sure it was unloaded. The mum has been ground, but it's in pretty decent shape.
It's always nice to find World War II Japanese Type 38, sometimes called the cavalry carbine. Although I believe it was carried by other troops as well. So, okay, that's been the last batch of stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed this. We always enjoy sharing it with you. It helps us remember what we got in and what's going where. So, as always, remember to like us, except for whoever keeps not liking us. Whatever, haters gonna hate. But subscribe to the channel so you get updates like this. We always appreciate that. Email us, drop a chat in the comments. If you do need to talk to us or whatever, feel free to hit us up on our website, www.militarycollectorshq.com. Or you can also get, if you can't remember that, you can also get there by going to militarycollectiblesshop.com. So that'll bounce you to our website as well. So, as always, thank you for joining us. We're happy you're here. We hope to see you at the Show of Shows. And if not, we hope to see you online soon. Until then, I'm Jerry.
I'm Mark.
And we are the Military Collectibles Shop.
Have a good day.